Thank you to everybody that has come to this evening. It's kind of being in that middle time frame of the early 2000s and mid, about 2005 is when I got hired here. It's neat to see the people like Ronnie Green, and I'm going to let Bill introduce some of you guys a little bit later, but it's neat to see some of you guys from the past. Is that a appropriate way to say it? And then some of our current guys all together. It's history that spans many years, going all the way back to when Chief McKnabb started, and that's what we're all here for. So let me read the declaration that former Mayor Fortner put forth. Whereas Bill McKnabb has contributed to the city of Ozark and surrounding community in the establishing and administration of the Ozark Fire Department and Ozark Rural Fire Department for 41 years. And whereas he has demonstrated his commitment to this organization by serving as fire chief and volunteering countless hours to the safety and welfare of the community. And whereas Bill McKnabb has decided to retire after 41 years of service on February 16, 2000, and having set an example through his willingness to see what was needed and act on those needs for the good of the community. Now therefore, I, Roger Fortner, Mayor of the City of Ozark at that time, declare Saturday, April 15, 2000 to be Bill McKnabb Day in Ozark, Missouri, and wish him the best retirement possible. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and affixed the seal of the City of Ozark this 6th day of March, AD 2000. That was a proclamation for Bill McKnabb Day 14 years ago to this day. We are honored that those people in the positions necessary dedicated this building, Station 351, to Bill McKnabb Sr. as the fire chief of the Ozark Fire Department. Bill, would you mind coming up here? I would like to present this to you. McKnabb Jr., thank you for everything you've done in memory and honor of your father. Thank you for everything. I've had a lot of people ask me, Station 351. We don't have 351 stations in Ozark. Bill may speak a little bit on this here in a few minutes, but Station 351 was Chief McKnabb's unit number, correct? When I got hired here in 2005, the fire engine that we ran out of mostly was also called 351. So there's a big significance to that number to the Ozark Fire Department. Some of you in this room, I'm sure, already knew that. Some may not have. I never had the privilege of working with or even knowing Chief McKnabb. Like I said, I got hired in 2005. The privilege I can hold on to is that Bill McKnabb Jr. was on the board of directors for this fire department at the time that I got hired. So Bill, your family helped get my career started. I greatly appreciate that. Also on that board was Steve Young, and is Steve make it? I haven't seen him. And Teresa Christensen. So that's my connection to you, Bill, that I'll always be grateful for. I know your father had a great deal to do with this fire department for over 41 years. He was very instrumental, if not the guy that, and some of you can help me out on this, I'm sure, that moved the station to this current location. Carry on. Look what Bill McKnabb Jr. has done as well. Not to take anything at all away from your father, but Bill McKnabb Jr. has walked in the footsteps of his father. And Bill was instrumental in the addition that's on this building. Where we're at right now used to be outside. This doorway led directly to the outside area. office area, the office hallway, the front counter where our administrative assistant sits, that was all added on along with the living quarters, which is directly below us. So, wow, look at this. Bill McKnabb Sr., Chief McKnabb, was instrumental in getting the station here. His son followed in his footsteps and was instrumental in expanding this station. To go along with that, he also was instrumental in providing this district with a full-time staff. And again, here's the foundation. This is from my opinion. This is the foundation, and it's been carried on with his son and the rest of your family. I so greatly appreciate that. Everybody in this district appreciates that. Every firefighter you see standing here appreciates that. So, with that, I would like to ask Bill to come up and say a few words. I think he's going to introduce some people. While he's doing that, I want to introduce some people that are currently with us. We start. We're not connected with the City of Ozark, but we do have a City of Ozark official with us. That's Alderman Brad Jackson. And gosh, if I look over anybody, I apologize. I'm just going to start and sweep across the crowd. Assistant Chief Bill Arrington, Board Member Dale Biddle, Captain T.J. Hughes, Battalion Chief Rusty Darnell, Board Member Kenny Martin. I knew Jay was here. I didn't know where he went to. Board Member Jay Johnson. So thank you to all those people. Board Member, you got to sit up a little taller, Jim. Board Member Jim Bowles. So with that, I'm looking forward to listening to what I just sprung this on him, and he said I don't have a problem talking, and I didn't figure he would, but I'm looking forward to listening to what Bill McKnabb Jr. has to say.
Well, I just want to thank, on behalf of the family, everybody that came out tonight. I want to thank Chief Darren White, the Board of Directors, and the firefighters, and for this rededication and for honoring my dad. And I'd like to just introduce a few of the family members. My Aunt Eileen, who was Dad's sister, my brother Tim and his wife Kim, daughter Brandy, my mom Betty, who answered the fire phone and directed them where to go on a lot of occasions when they got to the fire station years ago. My daughter Heather, some of her kids, Melissa, and her fella. And the little guy had to go, you probably heard him, he had to go out back. And then I got grandkids, all of you, just stand up for a minute, all of you. My sister Sherry.